He's been riding that rodeo, town to town, show to show, leathered hands, a weathered grin, and a name they all still know. Horse and saddle is his home, stars his only roof. Crowds roar like a whiskey pour, it's the one thing that's true. But there's a girl in a red-lit stand with popcorn in her hand. She sells dreams for $sign and flashes easy plans. Every night he rides away with dust in his hair, but her laugh keeps pulling him like a prayer on the air. Neon nights and a restless soul, a billboard for the lost. He's counted wins, he's counted scars, he's paid the price, the cost. Now there's a small town calendar with a name in bold, a brand new kind of gamble that's worth more than gold. He's ready to let it all go, trade the highway for hands, hang his hat on a front porch, lay his boots in the sand. No more rodeos at midnight, no more chasing down the show. He'll make a permanent home with the girl from the popcorn stand. Yeah, he's ready to let it all go for the soft warmth of her smile. Porches over rodeos, settle down for a while. She pours kernels with a laugh, sails summers by the scoop, calls him handsome when he's broke, when he's living out of his truck. She don't judge his restless bones or the miles he's earned on skin, just folds her hands and waits for him when the lights come dim. He remembers lonely motel beds and trophies in the back. The price of living legend was a life he couldn't track. But when she tucks a note inside his jacket in the midnight sand, he starts to see a different dream. Two hands, not a one-man band. Dusty maps and empty rooms, a song he sung alone. Now the music's softer when the popcorn light is shown. There's a mailbox on a country lane with a promise in the paint, a simple life that calls his name more than the roar of saints. He's ready to let it all go, trade the highway for her hands, hang his hat on a front porch, lay his boots in the sand. No more rodeos at midnight, no more chasing down the show. He'll make a permanent home with the girl from the popcorn stand. Yeah, he's ready to let it all go for the comfort of her touch. Porches over rodeos, this could be enough. Picture frames on a mantle, a baby's first front row, a little dog on the doorstep wagging when he comes home slow. The paddock's empty, the saddle hangs like a guitar on the wall. He traded cheers for quiet nights, and he never thought he'd fall, but loves a wild horse you can't break or always understand. Sometimes you follow the breeze, sometimes you take her hand. He's ready to let it all go, trade the highway for her hands, hang his hat on a front porch, lay his boots in the sand. No more rodeos at midnight, no more chasing down the show. He'll make a permanent home with the girl from the popcorn stand. Yeah, he's ready to let it all go, let the bright lights fade away. Porches over rodeos, he's found a reason to stay. The carnival each morning light, he'll remember what he gave. He's a rodeo rider who finally chose to stand. Rooted to a porch, holding the girl from the popcorn stand. Yeah. Late Ava. Gutter like glow. Weird flex of destiny. Hold tight. Stumbled out the server with the packet of chips. Street light doing disco on my battered old Nikes. Hips, pavement, percussion, beat of the late night bloom. Then the shout cut the air, man, sounded like doom. This is Sparta. He screamed, cheeks flush, eyes wider. One man PSA with the drama turned up to 9. He's waving the stick like a general gone rogue. I laughed so hard I nearly coughed up my toe. Neighbors peep curtains like it's reality TV. Me, I'm a front row ticket to calamity. Could've sworn I was watching a Greek flick reboot, but the postcode said Toowoomba, mate, that's the truth. This is Sparta, the junkie scream, funny eye, what a scene, bruh. I chuckled to myself, I could've sworn this was Toowoomba. Moon's half asleep, street smells like takeaway drama. Welcome to the rerun, same show, different llama. Oh, old bloke in the beanie doing Shakespeare and slurs. Poetry with tumbleweeds caught up in his words. Kids on bikes ring their bells, audience of one. He's throwing down monologues under the setting sun. Tourist cams, nah, just a dodgy dash cam vibe. But my phone's on record, got a viral clip jive. But I'm internal, quiet chuckle in my chest, cause life's weird like that, chaos with the side of zest. He planted his feet like a statue of foam, declared a backyard battle in the middle of home. I toss him a grin, he tosses back a roar. If ancient Sparta went bush, this is what's in store. This is Sparta, the junkie scream, funny, eh, what a scene, bruh. I chuckled to myself, I could've sworn this was Toowoomba. Street light gladiator with the paper ground drama. Popcorn in my pocket, make pass me the salsa. Salsa, 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 salsa. Don't play the salsa. Maybe he's lost, maybe he's found, maybe he's playing a part. Maybe he's carving the kingdom from the scraps of his heart. I step closer, voice low, borrow his thunder, say got a lot of courage to holler like that, brother. He blinks, staggers a grin like a busted old drum. Says mate, history's alive where the cold beers come from. We both laugh, chaos trimmed down to a hum. That's how legends start, one ridiculous strum. Crowd of one, this is Sparta, this is Sparta. Me, this is Toowoomba, mate, calm your heart, bro. Skies are bruised, sirens are singing, we're rolling the yak and the night signs off with the comedic impact. This is Sparta, the junkie scream, funny, eh, what a scene, bro. I chuckled to myself, I could've sworn this was Toowoomba. Rubrics in an alley, soap opera lala. We all get to play king for a night in the drama. This is Sparta, no, this is home with a wink and a coma. Roll credits, take a bow life from Toowoomba. Walked off with my chips head full of theater and glue. Left behind a legend on Main Street, true blue. Ja blue, ja. Yeah. Do you feel your heart beating a million miles an hour? Me too. Lights low, stereo slow, but my chest is racing through. Leftover laughter, your perfume in the air. We move like we've been guided, like there's fate in our stare. Hands find a rhythm only midnight understands. Two silhouettes colliding, writing names in the sand. Every little moment pulls us closer without a sound. Electric in the hush when the whole world shut down. Yeah. Is this cosmic chemistry or just a sweet mistake? Either way I'm leaning in, baby, make no mistake. Do you feel your heart beating at a million miles an hour? Me too, like we're being guided by some higher power. Me too, do you kinda get the feeling, this feeling so right? There must be a reason we're together tonight. Do you think it might be love we're falling into? You do, me too, me too. You do, me too. Slow sip, warm lips, we're speaking in small grins. The clock forgets its duty while the room begins to spin. Your laugh is a compass, baby, pointing where I go. The map in my pocket burns with every secret you show. Every brush of your skin writes a line I wanna read. And the world outside dwindles to just what we need. Candles bend towards us, even shadows take a bow. I cross every street tonight just to keep you around. Could be fate, could be chance, could be chemistry's cue. But when your eyes find mine, I already know it's true. Oh, do you feel your heart beating a million miles an hour? Me too, like we're being guided by some higher power. Me too, do you kinda get the feeling it's feeling so right? There must be a reason we're together tonight. Do you think it might be love we're falling into? You do, me too, me too. You do, me too. Yeah, soft confessions in the dark, steady breath in my ear. Tell me one more time you feel it. Tell me what you hear. 1,000 tiny reasons in the way your fingers stay. I answer every question when you whisper me to my way. Yeah, heart be drumming like the bass in the back. We ride that frequency, never losing track. Moon pulling tides, we float in its room. Two souls syncopate, let the flowers bloom. No need for promises made under neon skies. Just the truth in your touch, reflections in your eyes. Do you feel your heart beat? A million miles an hour. Me too, like we're being guided by some higher power. Me too, do you kinda get the feeling that's feeling so right? There must be a reason we're together tonight. Do you think it might be love we're falling into? You do, me too. Do you feel your heart beat underneath? A million miles an hour. Me too, like we're being guided by some higher power. Me too, do you kinda get the feeling that's feeling so right? So right. Be a reason we're together tonight. Do you think it might be love we're falling into? You do, me too, me too. Heartbeat a million, heartbeat a million. Me too. Higher power, me too. Falling into this, falling into this, falling into this. Me too. You do, me too, me too.